In this podcast episode, Chris Williamson discusses the importance of mindset, self-improvement, and the pursuit of personal growth. He emphasizes the idea that success is within reach for those who are willing to put in the effort and cultivate a positive mindset. Williamson begins by highlighting the abundance of opportunities available in the current landscape. He encourages individuals to embrace their talents and work hard to achieve their goals, emphasizing that the bar has never been set lower. He also challenges the notion of following the conventional path, suggesting that it often leads to a life that individuals may not truly desire. The conversation delves into the concept of mindset and the impact it has on one's overall well-being. Williamson shares his personal journey of self-discovery and the realization that the way one sees the world and the goals they pursue can significantly influence their emotional state. He discusses the importance of understanding oneself and the world around them, drawing from the insights of influential figures such as Alain de Botton, Sam Harris, and Jordan Peterson. The discussion also touches on the idea of the lonely chapter, a phase in one's journey of personal growth where they may outgrow their current social circle but have not yet formed new connections. Williamson emphasizes the discomfort and uncertainty that comes with this phase, but highlights its importance in the process of transformation. The conversation then shifts to the topic of over-optimization and the potential pitfalls of excessive routine and optimization. Williamson cautions against becoming overly reliant on specific routines and rituals, as it can lead to a sense of fragility and an inability to perform without them. He advocates for a balanced approach to self-improvement, focusing on gradual progress and the ability to perform under various circumstances. The podcast also explores the impact of the media and content consumption on one's mindset. Williamson introduces the concept of post-content clarity, emphasizing the importance of consuming content that leaves individuals feeling better about themselves and the world. He encourages listeners to be mindful of the media they consume and its impact on their mental well-being. The conversation continues with a discussion on the value of discomfort and the pursuit of personal growth. Williamson challenges the notion of seeking immediate pleasure and comfort, highlighting the importance of pushing oneself outside of their comfort zone. He emphasizes the idea that everything worth pursuing is outside of one's current comfort zone, and that true self-love involves holding oneself to a higher standard. One of the key takeaways from the podcast is the idea of self-love and holding oneself to a higher standard than others. Williamson emphasizes the importance of believing in oneself and facing challenges head-on, rather than seeking pity or relying on others to solve one's problems. He shares a powerful anecdote about a friend who wished people would stop pitying him and instead acknowledge his strength and resilience in the face of adversity. The conversation also touches on the impact of childhood experiences on adult resilience. Williamson reflects on his own experiences of loneliness and bullying as a child, and how those experiences shaped his ability to thrive in solitude and develop a keen sense of observation and empathy. He emphasizes the importance of resilience and the ability to alchemize negative experiences into personal growth and strength. Another significant topic discussed in the podcast is the current state of dating and relationships. Williamson delves into the complexities of modern mating dynamics, including the rise of the manosphere, red pill, and black pill ideologies. He explains the differences between these ideologies and the impact they have on individuals' perceptions of dating and relationships. The conversation also explores the challenges of raising children in a world where traditional norms and values are being redefined. Williamson and the host discuss the difficulties of balancing the desire to provide a better life for one's children with the need to instill resilience and self-reliance. They share personal anecdotes and insights into the complexities of parenting in the modern world. Another topic of the podcast is the changing socio-economic landscape between men and women. Williamson emphasizes the significant shift that has occurred due to the liberation of sex from procreation and the entry of women into the workforce. This has fundamentally altered the dynamics of mating and relationships, leading to a disconnect between the sexes. The discussion also touches upon the impact of divorce and separation on individuals, particularly men. Williamson points out that many men feel invisible to women, while women often feel used and discarded by men. This has resulted in a significant number of men and women feeling disconnected and struggling to find meaningful relationships. The podcast also delves into the challenges faced by men in approaching women and the fear of being perceived as creepy or harassing. Williamson highlights the need for men to overcome approach anxiety and for women to be more receptive to approaches. He also emphasizes the importance of finding a group of like-minded individuals who want to grow and change together. Another important aspect discussed in the podcast is the impact of online dating on both men and women. Williamson points out that online dating has led to poor outcomes for both genders, with women often facing juvenile and inappropriate behavior from men. This has contributed to a sense of fear and vulnerability among women, while men struggle with the fear of being labeled as creepy or predatory. In terms of advice for young men, Williamson suggests finding a group of people who want to grow and change together, overcoming approach anxiety, and being intentional about dating. He also emphasizes the importance of inhabiting places where one's skills and qualities are valued and being mindful of the sex ratio in a given location. The podcast concludes with a call to action for addressing the declining birth rate. Williamson highlights the need for people to be more intentional about dating and relationships and to consider the impact of declining birth rates on society.